today we're starting Cooking Companions, a game I've heard a lot about, and I heard it's a cute and comfy little cooking game. Despite the nightmare noises you can hear, wowzas, okay, yep, there we go. There's the comfy music. No bad vibes here, only good vibes, only comfy coziness. Like, there's nothing bad happening whatsoever. This is just a simple little cooking game, where nothing bad happens and no bad, terrible things happen. The walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Oh, hello there! Oh, look, a squirrel! Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to... Ah! Achoo! Bless you. Someone must be talking shit about you. I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Shut up, Karen! And I'm not being a rude bitch. Her name is literally Karen. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. Sorry volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy you around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it up is fun. Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I can figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek! Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is... Anatoly! Oh yeah, sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again, haha. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat off some of the food we brought. You mean emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor's gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Me? You're trusting me to cook? Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. I'm very excited to try your cooking. Alright, everyone. Let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out the cooking. Tutorial. To save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. The menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you made. Be sure to save. Alright, gotcha. Do you have any experience baking meals? Oh! I got the achievement. Butter them up. Wait, butter them up or run them up on the chocolate block? Of course, probably not. I'm extremely lazy. Say nothing. Well, I don't really want to go for Karen because, you know, if I go for Karen, then that's just social suicide right there. I do not want to date a Karen, so I'm going to say nothing. If you're a mute, you can tell me now. Are you a mute? No. Heh. Just messing with you. Let me know if you need help chopping anything. I'm great with a knife. That's a little worrying, but whatever. You think you impressed Karen. I don't want to impress Karen! You're pretty sure she'll remember that. I don't want to impress Karen. Relationship is stronger. Well, not by choice. I don't want to impress Karen. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts looking at the books. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial. You'll never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? The cupboards, of course. First few cupboards are empty. And Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. The drawers? You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Behind the woodpile? There's nothing but cobwebs back here. Thankfully, no spiders. I guess I'll check the cupboards again. Check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. I found a dead mouse! Can we eat that? This would be a great gift to give to Karen. I'm not giving her a dead mouse. I'm gonna at least give it to the bitch that I love the most. You check the drawers above the woodpile. Something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might. Hello? Am I hallucinating? It's time! Chompets, sound off! Oh, I got the achievement. You found the chompets. Okay, I guess these are the chompets. Never fear, Onion's here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Always merry raspberry. Potato? Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. I mean, is it really kidnapping if you guys aren't kids? You're literally just vegetables and fruit and a bread, I guess. Where are the chompets? Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret chompet recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. Tutorial. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat-free! Oh, I got the first recipe. Nice. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompets! Let's move out! Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating, but only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. I got the emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over in a medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it for about 10 minutes. Ooh, this all sounds really good, not gonna lie, bruh. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, if I had to date any of them, I think I'm gonna go for Mariah. She's spunky and I like her. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while we were looking for deer. Oh, 17! My lucky number. Yeah! That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. Oh. 160?! Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. Heh, no. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah! I was going to sleep on the couch! That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Oh? Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll use the rocking chair. Just in case any of them swarm the couch, I'll sleep with one eye open. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you two take to the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Is Anatoly a little, you know, is he kind of like, you know, I think there's a little thing that Anatoly might be a bit fruity. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Eck. Sweet dreams, chump. You turn your back toward the bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Ooh, looks good. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew! And I got an achievement for cooking my first meal. Nice! You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh, this is a nice little CG. Look at Mariah. She's so baby. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Okay, bitch, you know what? No wonder why your name is Karen. Karen! Tastes like every other vegetable stew. So generic. You know what? Did you cook for everyone then? I made this loving meal while all you did was bitch and moan and clean up spiders and take the bed. You know what? You should sleep on the floor where you belong. Could probably use some meat next time. Well, meat's hard to get. Gross. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria vesca, commonly known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Okay, no one likes you. If we had to eat anybody, I'd say we eat Karen first. Like, no one's gonna miss her. Everyone loves that Karen's polite ribbing. That was polite? She's being a bitch. I don't like her. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 1. Ha! 1!
1!
How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Will you two quiet down? I'm trying to sleep over here. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. It's too early for this. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There's a small one in the bathroom. Eck! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Gah! If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and Meat, big guy? Yeah, what is with you and Meat, big guy? Is he a little, is he, I think he might be, big fruity. I'm not, into Meat. So she's gay! I have a chance with her. I have a chance, let's go! That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries? I love blackthorn berries. Well, I'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a skip to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have Jorah of the Chompettes to keep you company. Tutorial. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? I guess I'll check out, the bedroom. That's interesting. Karen and Anatoly kept the room pretty clean. Only one of them made their bed, though. You look underneath one of them. You found some extra emergency supplies. You decide to look through them and start planning your next meal. We're back! Tee-hee! Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy should be so scared of? Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Mariah laughs so hard your ears ring. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop her from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? No! If anything, if you want a less mouth to feed, it'd be Karen. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of species here. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty. Cabbage rolls. Ooh, that poor chompette. You first bring a large pot of water to boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, drain the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come off. Divide the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves. You then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one place. Place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. God, this is making me hungry. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. Ooh, those are good. You cooked cabbage rolls! And I got an achievement for cooking my second dish. Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. Mm-mm-mm. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible! It's definitely growing on me. This really was something special. Thanks again for cooking. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Dishes can wait. Everyone goes to bed full and happy. You sleep instantly. Tomorrow will be another great day. Day 2? What are we gonna cook tomorrow? Hit 2. Yeah, I don't know what everyone was so worried about. Like, this is a nice little dating sim. Like, it's very cute. Very wholesome. Good morning, everyone! Again, Gregor? Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are coming. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? Thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal he made us was delicious, but he used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'll be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully the cabin's on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Anatoly. Let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Are we just, like, not gonna acknowledge, like, the little furry thing on Anatoly's shoulder? Does it have a name? I want to know more about the little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Tutorial. Unfortunately, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bonds with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to, Mariah? Mariah is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. There's some great books here. Which one's your favorite? The romantic one, the crafting one, the scary one. Can I, like, save a decision? I'm just gonna, like, save here just in case I make the wrong decision. The romantic one. Oh, yeah? I read a few random pages. Seems pretty melodramatic. Why is everyone crying all the time? Ooh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Okay, we're gonna go back. The crafting one. Oh, me too! Metallurgy is so interesting. I'm curious about what alloy composition the cauldron is. I haven't seen one like that before. Anyway, great choice. Thank you, Mariah. Remember that. Yippee! And our relationship's getting stronger. Mariah, my beloved. Didn't know you were so smart. I'm not, but thank you. Let's talk again later, okay? Start to blush a little bit. You hear a cheer from the other room. Sounds like the two are wrapping up their meeting. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Yeah, meeting. That's what they were doing in the bedroom. Meeting. More like meeting someone's dick in the other one's butt. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone. We have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. Group leads, determined as ever. You had the cabin all to yourself. Huh? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? What is it, a radio? Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? Didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. Got the strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? I'll check out the bathroom. You remember an old tale about a child who said a killer's name 3 times into a mirror. Oh, Bloody Mary. But you can't remember how it ended. You're too frightened to even try it. You leave the bathroom a little more scared than you've entered. Mariah's back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Until I found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Ooh, she was a little bitchy, but she likes me. Mariah will remember that. And our relationship's getting stronger! Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? You nod. Looking forward to it. You could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar, though. Do you have any? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek, you missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailor takes warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. Big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Beautiful area. You can see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You look from person to person trying to determine who it was. It's me, isn't it? It was definitely Mariah. Mariah! I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Gah! Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all I can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. Huh. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Is it hunger? It's hunger, isn't it? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone was pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Yeah! Correct! That was my guess. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. Crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. You cooked raspberry jam and bread! And I got the achievement. Crummy situation. Yikes. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look at gift horse in the mouth. But this is homemade jam is to die for. Haha. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something has been clinging to your back for days. Try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. It won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the hour. Wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your back in cool water. It doesn't work. It cuts deeper into your back, causing the river to turn red. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. Swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall backwards. Push yourself to the bottom, trying to submerge the creature strutting your back. But it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically. Plunging your head beneath the water, you let the current take you downstream. You give up trying to swim to the shore. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the waters. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. Wake in a cold sweat. Oh! Y'all saw that, right? Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. I got the achievement. Just a dream, right? Sure, yeah. Wake up! Sorry, you're making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Ugh. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this morning. Everybody nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Except for you. Can't fall back asleep. Still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is making the walls shake. You don't sleep a wink. Open your eyes when you hear Anatoly slamming the door. He sounds petrified. I looked at the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like Sailor Takes Morning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow? You're no optimist, Karen. Yeah? That's all Gregor has going for him. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on cloud precipitation levels. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it earlier? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. I can't fucking read! How'd you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to where... So the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. Tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture, ending with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Haha, himbo. Get. Anatoly turns to you. There's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these flood waters stop. I know our food situation's a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. Looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. Sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Well, that's not worrying whatsoever. You get some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Cabbage. Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Are your plans going awry? Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast! That one's a little stale. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry.
Milkshake! You'll have an audible groan. Did Cornbread teach you that one? Nope, wasted an entire day on it. It was well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompet Comedy Competition this year.
Raspberry.
Of course!
Onion.
Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing joke, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompets stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Tato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompets, move out. Well, that wasn't helpful. The Chompets somehow managed to close the drawers on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen stops as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Bitch, then you don't eat. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold in these last 2 slices of bread. Uh-oh. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm, no scientist. Sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave the flood water, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping the bread apart like a pack of wolves. Gregor eats the biggest chunks of mold. Disgusting. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had in Ukraine. Oh, you're from Ukraine! Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we don't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, we shouldn't leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it some time. Anatoly, what makes you think that? One of the books had weather reports. You're illiterate, so that's a lie. Eck! Karen, I've seen him reading. Who reads upside down? What do you think? Anatoly can read. You must be going blind then. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make up something like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Anatoly. Karen has stormed off. Listen, I'm pretty sure you are illiterate, but I did not want to make Karen happy. Thanks for backing me up. I'm still going for Mariah, just saying. Good to have someone so positive around. Anatoly looks relieved. You think he'll remember that? I'm still going for Mariah. You mean nothing to me. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah. Sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. Hey. Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. Very sweet to do that. And Anatoly looks at you with admiration. Heh. See you tomorrow. Anatoly looks like he's blushing as he walks away. You're definitely sure Anatoly remember that. Again, I'm going for Mariah. Go to bed very hungry. Day 4. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer can run if startled. Whoa. Incredible. Impressive. Food. Wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone moves to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? Mariah! Oh! Didn't hear you coming. I was just double-checking if there were any food we might have missed. But I couldn't get this drawer open. Could you give it a try? You nod. Great! While you do that, I'm going to get some more reading done. Think, Mariah, remember that. And our relationship is getting stronger! Nice! Later! Pull open the drawer with all your might. Please don't jump scare.
Help
Oh, it's just the Chompettes. Hello? Is a thunderstorm keeping you up at night? You just need to roll with it. Raspberry whispers so quietly you lean over to listen to her. You need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. Anyways, please don't let the others see us.
Rabbit.
That's right, Raspberry. Part of being a Chompette is secrecy. Wouldn't want those humans over here in meetings now, would we? Shake your head. Good. Chompettes? Roll it out. Shut the drawer. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. It won't stop. You're all doing great. Just a little longer. I'm so hungry. Me too. Wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Aren't we going to talk to the Chompette? Your stomach is growling even more. Oh god, we're not going to resort to cannibalism, are we? Wake up! Oh, I got the achievements. Spoke with Raspberry. I said, wake up! Hey, Raspberry. The rainfall is non-stop again. Did you have anything to do with this? You don't answer a question. What? What am I, a wizard or something? Always thinking with your stomach, right? You should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. At least I tried. I won't let this weight on my conscience. Go back to sleep, monster. Monster? You quickly forget about Raspberry's conversation. You have a strange dream. Boys yell at you in the kitchen. Keep telling him to lie down on the tray. But he keeps screaming at you, calling you names. So you show him how it's done. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. A smile crawls across his face. His anger turns to courage. And he pushes you into the oven. Oh, so basically like Hansel and Gretel? That stench of burning hair fills your lungs. You see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh! I was waiting for a jump scare. And it still freaked me out. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. Oh, we are gonna fucking die. Can barely make the trees and the windows. You hear Mariah getting up. She looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. Got a good look out the window. And all I saw was rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. Kept pacing around the bedroom. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? Checked outside the door again. Flood waters keep rising. Fortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. Once the weather improves, we'll be able to scavenge for food supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Mariah and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? We'll have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. Group stares at you. It'll clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to different areas. Gregor's fake optimism is worrying, and Mariah's having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? Mariah! Brrr! It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? Well, he's a bigger guy, so his fat keeps him warm. Explain to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content contributes to their temperature. Yeah! Wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I'm happy with brains over brawn. Do you know what he wants to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Cut trees and sleep under the stars, so he wants to be a lumberjack. How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. Pretty sure Mariah remember that. Come on, let's get us out that 4th heart. Let's go! What happens if we get 5 hearts? You take Mariah and get the others. You call everyone together. They all look nervous. You cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. You're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly, all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it'll last. Karen is the first to eat hers, chewing each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, slowly swallowing as he looks at the others. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. He inhaled it. Well, this is depressing. Group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. Go to bed starving. There's gonna be a jump scare. There's gonna be a jump scare. No jump scare? No jump scare. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. Does it sound like it stopped, Gregor? It's still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or 2, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. But do you really think it will rain that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. It makes you think it'll stop soon. Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Speak with Mariah, speak with Anatoly. Speak with Mariah! We're not doomed, everything's fine. Hey, Mariah looks relieved to see you. We got 5 hearts! Yippee! Now everything's gonna be fine and we're gonna live happily ever after, right? How are you holding up? Not very good. Better question, how are you holding up? Is this more difficult than Ukraine? I'm just gonna say fear because I'm scared of asking the wrong thing. Better question, how are you holding up? Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Mariah's looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods the others make. But you respected that. Thank you. Mariah's looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. You decide to check out the drawer again. Hey, Chumpets! What up, Fit Potato? Where are the others? Get Potato where the others are. They'll be back. They want to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They'll connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them or something worse. Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato's telling the truth. You realize some drool's leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You just get deathly sick if you tried. And from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure for basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With floodwaters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. BMR equals 655 plus 4.35 times weight in pounds plus 4.7 times height in inches minus 4.7 times age in years. Got it? Fun. Let's try it on someone here. Mariah. Why are we bringing Mariah into this? Using Harris Benedict. She looks like she's 120 pounds. About 5 feet 5 inches tall. About 20 years old. Crunching the numbers. I think she'd need about 1388 calories daily. But that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and night, just eating, breathing, using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through flood waters, we need to multiply that by 1388 calories by 1.9. So now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly. Which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we'll never have to speak again. Okay? Shut the drawer, going over the numbers again. I didn't just send Mariah to her doom, right? I don't think any of us can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. I didn't send Mariah out, did I? Everyone is silent. I'll go. No! You stay! Mariah, I used to swim all the time near my house. I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No! Let me go instead. Yeah, let Anatoly go instead. You won't get very far if anything happened to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but... Little guy. Let me go. Gregor, Sounds good to me. Karen! His arms are the longest. He's probably the best at climbing. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones. But we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one. And the shortest will go outside to search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths. You picked the biggest. Watch the others intently. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be Looks like I've got the shortest. No! Mariah. Mariah. It's okay. No! I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area. Maybe I'll fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Bitch, I'm heartbroken! That's my girl! Karen, Anatoly, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. Sounds is deafening. Goodbye. Mariah! George up behind her. You can finally hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off the bed. I got the achievement dead to me. Mariah's left the cabin. I think I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. You have a strange dream. Oh god, more jump scares. 2 women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a cabin guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel. Then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong, you can't get her into the oven. Curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. Stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking out into coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders and both push in it. The mere smell of smoke burning your hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal doors up the oven, tearing through the wood log of the cabin. I'm gonna see a jump scare, and I'm prepared for it. Screaming, you chase the 2 of them through the woods. One of them looks behind her, eyes winding when she sees you. She's terrified. You've never been this angry in your entire life. I'm, looking through, my hand right now. I'm looking through my hand right now. Gaining on them. They can't run forever. They trample over a field of wheat. The guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. She catches the glint of it in the gold sunlight. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. Ah, so I go to hell. Okay. Fall downward, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. Awake in a cold sweat. Yep, there it is. I knew it. Well, it's been officially been a week. Do you think she's made it to higher ground? No, I'm gonna be real. I think she's dead. I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen. How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor looked nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back? What am I supposed to eat? Mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need to hear her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to a corner. What do you want to do today? Speak with Anatoly in the kitchen, talk with Karen in the bedroom. I'll go to Gregor. I haven't talked to him much yet. Gregor seems to be coping through knitting. Thanks for keeping everyone's spirits high. I know that's what Mariah would have wanted. Don't you think? Have you heard the noises? Sometimes I think I hear Mariah outside, saying something I can't make out. Comes out in gasps. She's trying to clear water from her throat. I can hear her crying and she never cries. Have you heard Mariah at night? Yes. So it's not only me. Let's keep this a secret between us, okay? One will want to frighten the others. You nod. Thanks. We're gonna remember that. I'm not really trying to romance anybody else now that Mariah's gone. I was only really into Mariah. Leaving to ponder Mariah's fate. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. You would too. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Good night. Night. Another nightmare? You fall asleep quickly. But only dream about desecrating a corpse. What do you mean by that? Wake in a cold sweat. In a completely different room. I wonder if there's going to be a jump scare. Is there a jump scare? Is there a jump scare coming? Jump scare? Good morning. Karen's looking worse. We cook for the group today? Cook. Take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook in the oven. Where did I get that meat? You cooked meat. Where did you get that? He ignores Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three of you are looking at you, salivating. Take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. Where did I get that meat? He immediately grabs some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? I got the achievement. You ate meat. A downward spiral. Oh, God. Explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. It's not Mariah, is it? Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns, looking choked up. I was too weak. Lefty some. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a piece from the plate, turning his back to the group as he eats it. Are we eating Mariah? You can hear him crying. Jesus, I think we're all eating Mariah right now. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Gregor, I guess. Hi, Gregor. Hey, thanks for cooking the meat earlier. Nearly passing up from the hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. Really respected Mariah's boundaries. Thank you. You smile. Heh. There's extras, left me a little more meat. Okay. Gregor will remember that. Relationship is stronger. Okay. Going to see how Anatolia's doing. Later. You had the river model yourself. Where do you want to check first? Under the beds. Look under both the beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Underneath the floorboards. You notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Inside the nightstand. Onion? Hi, Onion. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. I was just playing with some of the toys in this drawer. You're far too old to enjoy these. You're never too old for toys. Anyways, need to attend a secret chompette meeting. Smell you later. Onion bounced out of the bedroom. Drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this? A hidden note? June 26, 1862. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, but they remain stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims. Significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. Marks the fourth victim of the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Take the bloody newspaper with you. What the heck is that right there? What is that right there? Do y'all see that right there? I can't tell if that's a face. Like a scary face. Or it's just some wood, but it looks freaking me out. Hours past the meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Can never be satiated now. Okay, yeah, that was a face. That was a face that popped up. Okay, that's totally not gonna make me paranoid now whatsoever. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? Calmly explained that you want the ration to meet better this time. No dinner. Fine. I understand. I can wait. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decided to call it an early night. Fall asleep instantly. You have a strange dream. Oh, God. You're having dinner with the blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. Clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye, then. You laugh, but then the rope comes out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from moving. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker one. No turning back now. The blacksmith takes a hot poker out of the coals, makes his eyes glow as he scowls at you. Slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. Oh, God! Oh, God, I hate eye stuff. Please stop getting graphic. Force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. Blacksmith stands over you. Spitting on your body as he raises the poker again. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, yep, there it is. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. Turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? There's a scary face right there! I saw that! And I hear whispers! The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. Trails used to be completely visible. It's gone now. I got the achievement. You look out the window. Nice. Good morning, big guy. Where's Mariah? This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. Gay, gay, homosexual, gay. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Yes! Oh, God! Jesus Christ! I sometimes hear her crying through the radio. But that's just a broadcast. Oh, shit! Jesus Christ! Okay! I hate it here! I hate it here! What's gone into you, Anatoly? Anatoly looks like you begging. Please! Claire doesn't have a stomach for it. I can't see the taste of the smell. Help me. Can we stop with the scary faces? It ain't cute. It ain't cute. Can we stop? Anatoly. Gregor looks hurt by Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. Grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. Cut into squares, adding it to some boiling cauldron water. It'll taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it quickly. Smells good. Oh, what's taking so long? Boil it faster! It's almost done. Patience. Finally finished. Serve the meat in bowls. It's empty without Mariah. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth with his fingers. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her eating. You're just an empty bowl now. Karen just has no soul, does she? Karen is staring right at you. There's gonna be a jump scare, isn't there? How much more meat is left? You explain most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? The storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after looking. Gregor's right, Anatoly. Oh, God. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. You're right. Mariah's still out there. Still hasn't accepted that happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. Go to bed ravenous. Mariah. I can hear her! Something is approaching. Oh, God! No! No jump scare! Don't be a crybaby, just me! Onion! Onion! Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust my advice? Shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. People actually believed it in the 1500s? How embarrassing. Who would believe that? There even was a doctor in 1919 who tricked people into thinking it was true. Anyways, you know what smells worse than raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right? Can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room. I got the achievement. I spoke with Onion. Yikes! So, can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. Anatoly can make his own decisions. Please? We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You had the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't be titled cabbage about you. She can be as mean as potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's only for me, okay? You can trust me. Now if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. There for the frying pan tomorrow. Nothing beats sliding around on butter. Later. Right. Really forgot the conversation with Onion. Fell asleep again, still ravenous. We're on day 10 now. Jesus Christ. You have a strange dream. Oh God. Fox is collecting payment from you. Despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of the sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. Some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, he gave him the only things he had for food. Storm rages outside. Snow piles up, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. Trees begin to look like charred meat. You take a cut out of one, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood as you wade through the snow. Days later, a deer gallops by. First creature in the woods to see your corpse. Wake in a cold sweat. No jump scare? Huh. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wiped it out with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I got the achievement, Bad Ideas. I barely slept last night. I could hear whispers coming from the basement. You kept telling me to go outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. Really? Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. I think we need to boot Karen out of here. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Converse to Karen in the bedroom. Chat with Anatoly in the basement. Speak with Gregor in the living room. Let's talk to the Chompettes. It's been a while. Which Chompette will be in the drawer today? You open it with caution. And nothing can we call our own but death. That small model of the barren earth, which serves as a pasting cover for our bones. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you creeping behind me. I was studying my favorite line from William Shakespeare. Do you know which play it was from? Wasn't the one with the weird sisters. Take a wild guess. That's right, The Life and Death of King Richard II. Before I came to this cabin, I used to read all the classics. Yes, Potato, why he stopped. I can't turn a page with just my tongue. Hell, I can't even nudge a book off the bookshelf. Pathetic, right? You nod. Yeah, I've been watching your progress so far. I must say, very strange choices. Even for someone like you. What do you mean by that? You've been nice to these four. I mean, except for Karen. I haven't really been talking to Karen because I don't like Karen. Pity I didn't receive the same treatment. Oh well. Excuse my rambling. Are you here for another survival lesson? You shrug. Excellent. No shame in preparing for the absolute worst. Ahem. 36 hours have passed. You have no food. What happens to your body? For starters, your brain stops craving glucose. But there's a good reason for that. Your guts have been done shrunking. Your liver has transferred fatty acids into chemical compounds called ketone bodies. Have I lost you already? There's a book in the living room if you'd rather read about it. Shake your head. Anyways, ketone bodies mimic glucose for the brain and provide about 2/3 the energy we need to function. Fortunately, using ketone bodies gradually acidifies your blood, which can lead to ketoacidosis. But how do you know if you have ketoacidosis? Well, a large amount of acetone is released into your urine and respiratory system. Your breath will smell something like fingernail polish. Smells like... I can't remember. No nose to smell now. But looking at you, I bet your breath smells much worse. Here, have another recipe card. I got potatoes recipe! Found a recipe which should never be attempted. How do I look at recipes again? Personally want to make it, but you have a preference for meats like that, don't you? You don't argue. Let's talk again, okay? Won't be leaving the drawer. Far too dangerous to go exploring right now. Shut the drawer and call everyone together for a meeting. Okay, while everyone gets ready for the meeting, I want to see the recipe. Is there a way to unlock the recipe? Slaughter stew. 2 arms separated the torch shoulder, 2 legs separating. Oh. Oh, is that a real life recipe? Oh, that's the eggplant recipe. And I'm guessing this is the one that Potato gave me. And here's the scary images in my nightmares. Oh, that's a little horrifying. Little horrifying there. Yikes. Oh, it's Mariah. It's the ghost of Mariah. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Oh, they are so gay. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen. Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Ooh, Onion's not gonna be happy about that. Ooh, Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. Hope I don't see his nightmare face around. See you soon, little guy. Guess we can all do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor's getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Oh, he's gay for him. He is so gay for him. Gregor curls up at the couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes quickly, falling asleep. You hear a scraping on the floor. Stay asleep. Come on, I don't want to see any nightmares. Oh, God! Spread. Jesus, I thought there was going to be a nightmare face. Down you! Explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He is tall as a tree, but as dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? I don't get it. Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage got an emergency Chompette meeting and told him to give you the mission. Protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? Sure. You nod. It's the yeast you can do, right? On a roll today. I'll see you around. Bread hops away, pushing himself through a mouse hole with a small pop. Fall asleep thinking about what Bread told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. Take off the glasses first, partially cracked, set them down next to the workbench. After working the saw, you wrap the cuts in old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you decide to dry the cuts with the towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching. Clench fists and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake up in a cold sweat. We're on day 11. Also, yes, I was looking down because I was scared of the jump scare images. Don't judge me. Oh God, I can hear the whispers. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or... Oh! You found some meat. Coincidentally found after Anatoly left. Everybody's still asleep. This will be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. Decide to surprise everyone with breakfast. Start by cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven, releasing a unique smell into the air. Karen rushes into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now! You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ack! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh god. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, grabbing more with his hands. Tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm gonna go lie on the couch and try and keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in close to whisper. I'm glad Mariah and Anatolia are gone. They're stopping us from bonding properly. I don't want to talk to you. I don't like you. How'd you get so good at it? Tell Karen. After one bite, just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. Took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all that I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. Text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take for you to perfect your art? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Oh, no. No! I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All I have to do is stand back and let me work on him. Oh, no! This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Why don't you do it? I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time and I want it to be perfect. What do you mean by that? I'm gonna say no, but I'm scared that if I say no, she's gonna kill me, so... Fine! Save that for a rainy day. I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. The restraint should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength is a farce. Gregor? Hi! Oh no. Hey Karen. What are you doing? Untie me! Oh my god! This will be over soon, Gregor. Oh no. Ah! Stop! Stop! Gah! Gregor has turned silent. Is he fucking dead? You leave her alone, going into the bedroom, crawling into the beds Anatolia slept in. Fall asleep almost instantly. Oh my god, did she kill him? Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Why are you in my bed? Who's that right there? You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? That's a surprise! Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, though. Come on, let's eat. You get out of bed and head to the living room. What do you... Oh my god! You know, I really hate to say this, because this is fucked up. But you know that image of that anime girl with all her limbs, like, taken off and she's on the hospital bed? That's where my brain is at right now. Why? He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where am I? Maybe you spend as much time reading books as chopping wood. You would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You're useless. You can't swim. How could you help us if you immediately drown? What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. The leg was pretty tasty earlier, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Gregor looks at you. Don't even think about crawling away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Heh. We'll eat your fresh arm with everything else is gone. Let me start cooking some more of your leg. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey, all I wanted was to keep everyone alive and together, but I failed. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, my mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, I was never satisfied. One day on my way home from school, I was walking past the town inn. Something smelled amazing. It was coming from a pile of trash. I dug through and discovered a bag, a meal that was fresh out of the oven. At least that's what I thought. Became severely ill with food poisoning, dry heaving in the toilet for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know what, right? You nod. Eric grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I'm so cold. This cabin, everything about it chills me to the bones. Please, consider it my dying wish. Sure. Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. And... There's gonna be a jump scare, isn't there? There's gonna be a jump scare. There's gonna be a jump scare. You watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. He's fucking dead. What in the hell do you think you're doing? I got the achievement. Gregor has left the cabin. You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. You could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. Head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes, your mind starts to wander.
Hello.
Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something with that rocking chair right now. So watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why'd you let her have it? You shrug. As a leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck! Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You have been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Karen to play along with them, right? Go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed off all the blood out the couch to save you the trouble. Yes? I'm just gonna save real quick. Have you seen the basement key anywhere? Wasn't it in the kitchen? Can't remember. I haven't seen the key. You mean one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen? So I had to go look for it. She's gonna stab me, isn't she? Thankfully, there's not too many places for the cabbage to hide. Where do you want to go check first? The cauldron? You hear some rustling around. Found her! She always picks the same hiding spot. Ah, you found me! Well done. As leader of Chompettes, getting through these mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes push me through. You'll help me out, right? Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. I don't want to play hide and seek anymore.
Cabbage.
What are you talking about? You can't just not play hide and seek. Are you sure? Actually, I still want to play hide and seek. That's the spirit. It'll be fun to catch up with the others. Might get one of Cornbread's jokes as a bonus. Oh, just remembered a Cornbread classic. Ahem. What do you call a cabbage's murder? Give up? A slaughter! Get it? Trust me, that one killed before. Yes, Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? Spray in that nasty oven. Don't think about a big pile of ashes in there. The basement key! There it is! That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompets! Find Onion! Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Time to go check out the bedroom. Can't we just go down the basement, though? Found him! Don't be a crybaby, just me! Today, I'm feeling sweet as a sugar cane. Honest. Wow, did you eat something gross? Your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming from a mile away. Gross. Did the red-haired woman scare you or something? You tell Onion everything that happened. Whoa! Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah and Tully and Gregor.
Dicks!
Oh shit! 3 people dead in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night though, right? Is that a FNAF reference? I would probably lose my lunch fight to see that again. Anyways, don't worry, I got your back. Onion has joined the party. Glad to have you joined us, Onion. No problem, Cabbage. Think I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread? The one and only. Chompets! Let's move out! The party's quickly expanding. 3 Chompets left. You're getting a terrible headache. Your face is feeling numb. Your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some time breathing exercise for a few minutes. That seemed to help. Time to get that bread. You probably strode up to the living room happy to be alive. Where is he? You hear bread come out of the mouse hole. Found me! Everyone's secretly favorite Chompet, bread! Mine's actually raspberry. Don't you loaf me? My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds. No, thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? Tell Bread about gathering your Chompets together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Miss you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the Chompets down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Alright, we just need raspberry and potato, I think. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drilling? All 3 Chompets are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Step out of it! Huh? You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Oh god. Oh god. Is there gonna be a jump scare? Did they pass out? Holy cow. Get him up! So heavy. Oh god. Please don't jump scare. Please don't jump scare. Please don't jump scare. Please don't jump scare. Scary face. Okay, we're fine. You stumbled to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard over by the basement door. Perfect! Chompets, mosey out! You have 3 Chompets in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This is one lasting longer than the others. Focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out on the cold floor! Yippee! Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here! Everything turns silent. You can almost hear her breathing. Raspberry? You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try it again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry! Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. I think from what I'm gathering here, I'm assuming the Chompets were the victims of a horrible cannibalism attack. And they got reincarnated into these fuckers. We need your help to finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's go find Potato. Get out of here. Raspberries, join the party. One more to go. Don't worry, the basement's already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman's coming over here. Chompettes! Let's hide out! Oh shit. All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. Pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do? I'm just gonna save here just in case. Tell her about the basement. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. I open the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Lock her in! Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door! Good! Did you just lock the door? You block out her screams of rage. Given enough time, they will end. Crawl into bed and go to sleep. What about Potato? We're on day 13. You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. There's gonna be a jump scare, isn't there? You must have walked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out. God damn it! And the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. There's gonna be a jump scare. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Oh, fantastic. Great. Click on the objects around the bathroom to get more information or find any clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. I don't want to do this.
Cabbage, hello.
Hi, Cabbage. Are you locked in the bathroom again? Tell her about the candle being blown out. Haha. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit? I unlocked the bathroom door. Okay, can I leave now? Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Excuse me, I need to conduct the next search Chompette meeting. Later! Quickly make your escape. God, I thought this was going to be a big thing where I get jump scared. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. Get underneath the covers and quickly fall asleep. It's been 2 weeks now. Is Karen dead? Never mind. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen still can't be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. It's gonna be Karen. Oh god, I can hear the whispers. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. It's gonna be a jump scare. Oh god, it's Gregor. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. Events like this are rare. Creating vengeful spirits is difficult. In this state, they'll try giving you a heart attack. No, please! Push you down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. The rain has stopped. You decide to go look into the window. There's something right there! Blood waters are completely gone. Karen would be excited to see this. She knows she's rotting in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. Head to the kitchen for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. Grab some meat from behind the woodpile. Take a few bites of it. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well. So I had to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. Day. That's more than a year. You have a strange dream. Clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. It's morning. Is this another trick or... Good morning? She's still sticking around? Head to the kitchen to get breakfast. The meat is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches have dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? Sounded like it was coming from the basement door. Go over to investigate. It's Karen, isn't it? Cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this the... Oh god! You wake in a cold sweat. Okay, so that was a dream. God, even when I'm prepared, I'm not prepared. Yep, there we go. It's raining again. You're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. Get out of bed and head to the living room. The couch still smells like Gregor's sweat. Should you have stopped her? You already did. The couch is still comfortable, even after Gregor imprinted on it. I had to take a nap, which quickly turns into sleep. Dude, I'm honestly surprised she hasn't, like, broken down the door at this point. Must have waken up too early today. Pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Oh, God. Anatoly? Notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been Okay. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I am begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I will need to get the others involved. I've left payments outside the door and will pay any price. Please let her go. Not to involve anyone else. Oh shit! Okay, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm the cannibal, but I remember a note earlier that was like talking about a butcher. So am I the butcher? You take the mother's note with you. You lay back down on the couch, drifting back to sleep. Up, day 17. Lucky number. You slept blocked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Oh, it's you again. Tell me. Your first week with the others. Where did you sleep? You think for a minute before come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. Do you remember any concussions? Still nothing? You routinely collapsed around the cabin. Swept block into walls too. You even fell down the basement stairs. Can't believe you hadn't broken your neck yet. You seem to survive almost anything, right? Must be that addiction to meat. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Sure. Tell Potato the secret. Wow. Didn't think you'd be dumb enough to tell me. Thank you. You instantly regret telling Potato. Do you think Karen's still alive downstairs? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. She's been eating them. Probably finding something useful down there, too. When's the last time you've eaten? It's time to take it back from her. Go downstairs. Put an end to this. Not for them. For me. I don't give a fuck about you, Potato. You're not Raspberry. You head for the basement door. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. There's gonna be a white girl jump scare. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. I got the achievement. You decide to go into the basement. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Oh god, please, can we not do this? You're gonna jump scare me. There's gonna be a jump scare. There's gonna be a jump scare. There's gonna be a white girl jump scare. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. It's not Mariah. It's my imagination. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? Anatoly's down here to come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here. Loaves of it. Fine. Down here. Beware of Karen. She is ill beyond repair. And she will rip the flesh from your bones. Goodbye, Mariah. We'll speak again. Feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You continue your descent. Goodbye, Mariah. The walls. They're a mix of dirt and soot. Something is approaching. There's gonna be a white girl jump scare. I'm not ready. Jump scare? I'm glad I found you. The rain outside had stopped. Did you hear that knocking behind you? Another trap. Everyone else is upstairs. Mariah was worried sick about you. Tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You won't come upstairs with me? Please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when that light bulb turns on. You nod. Heh. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. We'll meet again soon. Beware of Karen. Feel Gregor leaving the staircase. Descend deeper into the abyss. It's either going to be a jump scare or it's going to be fucking Anatoly. The air pressure down here feels heavier. You touch your ears. Blood is leaking out. Oh! Thought I'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. Tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor and Mariah. Oh. You don't want to pick onions outside? Shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Below us. Waiting to devour you. Down here, the whispers have told me about you. How long did you leave them in there? Beware of Karen. She'll wipe that smug smile off your face. See you again soon. Feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. Grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the wall, blindly locate the light switch.
Hello.
Hi, Cabbage. You've come so far, proud of you.
Cabbage.
As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down there, just call out and we'll be there.
Boy, boy.
Honest,
Boy.
wouldn't let you die down here. When you least suspect it, we'll roll with you. You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Too much wax in your ears. Raspberry. Don't get on Raspberry's bad side. Your ears have so much dirt in them. They could probably grow potatoes. We'll have to work on those jokes, potatoes. Sure. Weren't you heading in the basement room? I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in the blind. And if you get lost down here, please don't go into the room. The only place we won't go. Maybe it was the room where they all died. That's correct, Potato. Thank you for coming along with us. Not a change of heart, because you really never had one. I don't think he should come with us. The only joke here is you, Potato. That's enough. Trumpets! Let's help out! They better actually help out, not fuck up. Trumpets get into position behind you, ready for what's next. Feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Took you long enough. Hi, Karen. Let's end this. But first, I'm gonna save real quick so I don't fuck up. Should have kept the door locked. Attack! You attack Karen with a lunge. Barely land a soft punch. Karen sprints towards you. Oh, god damn it. You feel blood running down your arm. Karen licks her lips. Will you fit in the cauldron? Chompets! You called me first because I'm the leader, right? Chompets are ready to help you out down here. Watch out for that knife. Please survive. I want to play hide and seek again. Chompets! Help out! Cabbage just filled you with hope. You gained 5 HP. Karen looks confused. She caught you talking to them. Try to reason with Karen. Don't speak to me! She looks like she's plotting your next attack. I'm gonna dodge. She surprised you. Let's go! Karen clutches her left fist. You can see the veins. Karen smiles at you. You're going to taste better than Gregor. Oh god. Should have kept the door locked. Chompets, help! Hey, it's me! Onion! No crying down here, okay? Let me look at your ear. Blood? Gross. Your eyes begin to water. Hey! What did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck. Onion's words make you feel a little better. Only a little bit. Gain 5 HP. Karen sprints towards you. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Feel blood running down your arm. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen cackles. I'll throw you into the floods. I'll attack her. Try throwing a punch. She dodged it! Oh, bullshit. Bruh. Karen grins at you. Attack! You attack Karen with a lunge. Barely land a soft punch. Oh god. Chompets. I don't really care who dies down here. You're both awful. Good luck. Potato's words cut pretty deeply. Okay. Heal. Huh? Oh shit, I did not read that dial. Ho, hello? Yes! Okay, so I didn't have to beat her. I just had to like hold her off until Raspberry showed up. I got the achievement. Finished one last job. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the basement is getting darker and darker. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps in the distance. You're getting lightheaded again. A cool liquid's coming out of your ears. You almost trip a few times as move down towards. Your shoes begin sticking to the ground. The area has a door in each direction. You head east, opening the door. You feel Karen's presence close by. Hi, Mariah. Hi, Anatoly. Hi, Gregor. Welcome. We've been waiting. Turn on the light. Where's Karen? She's ravenous. Completely ravenous. Lost in the abyss. She will never escape. Fleeing west did nothing. We traded one tragedy for another. Karen will stop your ambitions. Wretch. Abomination. Horror. Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah. Anatoly. Gregor. Karen. I won't forget you. Jump scare? Jump scare. Come on. Just get the jump scare over with. Come on. Oh. Well, we beat the game. Or at least I think we did. Hey guys, Future Yui here. So, I know that at the end of this game there's an epilogue that's basically a prequel to show that how the Chompettes came to the cabin and became the Chompettes. But I decided to save that section for another stream because I was like emotionally exhausted after being scared for my life for like 2 hours. But unfortunately that god got corrupted, so this will be the end of the video. If you guys really like Doki Doki Literature Club like games where it's like deceptively cute but with like scary elements, I highly recommend Cooking Companions. And yes, I am aware that this game also has a sequel called Dreadweight, and yes, there will be a video of that. When's that gonna happen? Fucking soon, I don't know. I'm one person doing all these videos. Okay, bye!